Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. What another wonderful, wonderful morning in the crypto world. You know, we wake up this morning on Sunday, and I do have to state that Bitcoin actually went up and got above 45,000 last night, while probably some of us were sleeping. But, you know, we actually got all the way up as high as 45,300 last night. But what a wonderful Sunday morning, everyone. I am just ecstatic where Bitcoin is consolidating right now. Though we have a couple things we do have to look at where Bitcoin could get a possible pullback, or Bitcoin can do what it's been doing for the last couple days. Hold on one second, guys. One second. Sorry, forgot to turn on my lights there. I was a little dark. I was like a vampire in the dark there. Gonna turn on the lights, or Bitcoin could be doing what it's done the last couple weeks and just continues to smash resistance after resistance after resistance after resistance. All right, so we're gonna take a look at that today and kind of just do an update on what we're waiting for today. Today's a big Sunday, right? We have the weekly close. Can we close above the 20-week SMA? Very, very, very important for obviously what's going to set us up for a continued run here within the next couple weeks. Also, right, the daily close, huge. Can we close above the daily 200 SMA? So very, very important Sunday. I'm excited for tonight's stream, honestly. I'm excited for this stream too, but tonight's stream is very, very important to see where we close on both those time frames. Usually, we always say Sundays are important, but this Sunday actually is very, very important, to be honest. All right, let's start out on the hourly time frame. So our red line coming across here is the 200-day moving average. Right now sitting at 40, hold on one sec, in the way there, at 44,837, at least on the Binance chart. It's a little bit different on each chart, but you can see right here, we're coming across. We actually got above it a couple times. We're actually right at it right now. We're about, $50 below it as we speak right now. So Bitcoin keeps hitting its head on this resistance. It comes across like this. You guys get the point though. We keep hitting our head at the resistance, having a hard time staying above it for a continued period here, even on like an hourly close. So we're right at it right now. It's one of those things like we've talked about the last couple days. The more we hit our head against that resistance, 1, 2, 3, the more likely it is to break. Now, what I will state is on the hourly, we are forming and we are actually respecting this upwards channel absolutely perfectly. We've been in this upwards channel for going on almost 2 days now, which is pretty insane. You can see we're just kind of moseying our way up nice and slowly here. Not any big moves or anything, just kind of sneaking our way up. Now, is this a bearish signal? Is this showing that we're losing momentum? Not necessarily. I would not say that we're losing momentum here. A couple different examples that we can point to of a rising channel breaking up. There's actually down here when we kind of started our run to the upside, right? You can see right here, we had a nice rising channel that actually, eventually broke up to the upside there. And we had another one down here, right? We had another rising channel that actually eventually broke up to the upside as well. So it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to get, necessarily a dip, but, at the end of the day, we'll see what this rising channel does. If we do get a dip, guys, I think a retest of about 42,400 could make some sense. Why could that make some sense? Well, a retest of our previous local high here on the hourly back from about a week ago, not the song, but about a week ago, if we do dip down, could make a lot of sense as a bounce area and then a continuation up. All right, so that's what I'm watching for on the hourly. Are we just going to smash through this resistance up here, or are we going to correct out of this channel back down to about 42,400? That's what we're waiting for at the current time frame, and we're going to see probably a move because what's going to happen here is our 200-day moving average is going to come across like this, and our channel support is going to meet that 200-day moving average. So we're going to have to see a move here probably within the next couple hours, whether to the upside or to the downside, whether we smash this 200-day moving average on the hourly close or we break this support here on an hourly close. That's what's important. We're probably going to see a move, I'm guessing, you know, probably by the stream tonight, right? Probably by the stream tonight, we're going to see a move here. Very important, very important to see what we do here for Bitcoin on the hourly. All right, so that's the hourly time frame. Not much on the RSI. It's really showing us much. Like I said, we do have divergence here, but you could argue that we have bullish and bearish divergence. So when you see the bullish and bearish divergence, I like to usually throw that out. To me, it's kind of a wash at this point because you are getting lower lows, lower highs, you know, higher lows, higher highs. To me, I like to throw that out. Doesn't really mean much to me if you're seeing it on both sides. Switching on over to the 4-hour chart. What have we done on the 4-hour? All right, what have we done on the 4-hour? Well, if we look at this, I like that we've actually broke this upwards trend of resistance. I was thinking, you know, this might be a headache and this might be a sign of a possible pullback for Bitcoin if we can't break this upwards trend line. You can see here we have 1 touch, 2 touches, right? 3, 4, and we had 5. And on the 5th attempt, we actually broke it. And you can see what we're doing on the 4-hour right now. We're actually consolidating right above that kind of trend line there, which is awesome, right? Now we just need the juice to hopefully bounce off that trend line, but an awesome breakout there. I was wondering, are we forming some type of rising wedge? I don't love this. Definitely don't love this. But you know, we had 3 touches on the bottom as well. Could we break it to the upside? It looks like we have as of right now. We'll see if that trend line holds as support or not. Obviously, it's going to have a lot to do with the hourly chart that we just looked at. So, yeah, guys, I mean, that's what we're waiting for in the 4 hours. Not much here. You could argue we still have some bearish div on the 4-hour. Has Bitcoin really cared about that right now? Not really. You can see we have lower highs on the 4-hour chart, and we have higher highs on the price action. You know, you could argue we have bearish divergence too, right? But we, does Bitcoin care? Well, we've always said.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Bitcoin does not give an absolute F. an absolute F about any bearish divergence right now. So that's why, I mean, it's almost monotonous to do this type of stuff because, you know, Bitcoin has a mind of its own right now. You know, so at some point, Bitcoin will need a pullback, but how many times have we said Bitcoin might need a pullback? Bitcoin might need a pullback. You know, Bitcoin might need a pullback. We got a pullback here, right? And at some point, we're going to get another one. But it's almost counterintuitive to keep saying Bitcoin needs a pullback. Because at this rate, you know, every hour that goes by here, Bitcoin does need a necessarily pullback, right? It does need a pullback at some point. Just a matter of when. What's up, Sophium? Just became a Jordan Knight member. What's going on, Sophium? Hope you're doing absolutely freaking well, my friend. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Enjoy the Sunday and soak it in, my friend. Soak it in, my friend. It's a good time to be in crypto right now. Especially tonight if we get the close that we want to get. It's going to be an exciting stream. Whether, I mean, even if we close below the MAs that we want to, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, we don't always smash them in the first attempt, but if we do end up closing above these, it's going to be super exciting. So enjoy your Sunday, obviously, family, friends, whatever you're doing, and then we'll watch the charts tonight. But anyways, Bitcoin, the 200-day SMA on the Coinbase chart is 44,912. I have it right up here, actually. 44,912 is this right now on the daily. We're right below it, right? We're about, you know, $150 below it. So anything can really happen tonight. You know, what I'm watching for is, you know, a back test of this. You know, we've been talking about this possible cup and handle too. I'm actually just going to get rid of the 100. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the 100 day moving average just to clear up this chart a little bit for you. There we go. All right, so a couple scenarios that I could see happening here today. Susu, we're not out of the woods yet. Very important close tonight. We got to get a daily close above this 200-day SMA. and eventually we got to come back down and confirm it as support, right? That's what I'm waiting for to so-called, hopefully be out of the woods. But with Bitcoin, are you ever out of the woods, whether you're a bear or a bull? Not really. Bitcoin does what it wants to do. But in my opinion, I think, if we can get back above this and confirm it as support, we'll be out of the woods. But good question, Suzu. We're not out of the woods yet, my friend. We're not out of the woods yet. We can't celebrate too much. We can't go buy our Lambos and our islands and our yachts just yet, okay? And as Ben Cowan would say, we can't schedule our Forbes interview just yet, right? But yeah, two scenarios, right? Either we close above this tonight or within the next couple days, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be tonight, right? We're really worried about the weekly close tonight. We'll talk about the weekly close in a second, but that's what's really important tonight, the weekly close above the 20 SMA, which we're well above, actually, which is really nice. We'll talk about that shortly on the next chart. But a couple scenarios, right? We break this within the next couple days. If we look left, there's not much resistance to me after this level till about 47,000. We do have some previous support, some support levels back at 47,000, which could be a little bit of a hindrance there. Do I expect it to be a big hindrance? No. It's probably just an initial rejection, and then maybe a consolidation underwards. So that's the first scenario. We just break it, and then we go up to about 47,000. Second scenario, we get rejected here, right? And we pull back. And the pullback area, like we talked about on the 1 hour, about 42,400. On the daily, I could see us coming back down to test our sort of cup and handle, right? Let me fix the cup and handle here. I don't know why that trend line got messed up. But our cup and handle previous resistance, right? We know we had this cup and handle pattern here. And we smashed it to the upside. But we never came back down necessarily to test the cup and handle lid, I guess you can call it, right? The cup and handle lid. So we could come back down, test that, and then bounce. That's also in the relative same range. It's not the exact same range as the hourly. It's at about, if we did come back down with the next couple of days, could be about 42,800 or so for that back test. All the way down to like 42,400. You could also wick down and test this high as well. Something like this. Wick down and then bounce and retest. Could certainly be a scenario as well. So watch out for that. And the third scenario is maybe we just range sideways here for a little bit before breaking the 200-day SMA. That's certainly a scenario too where, we stay above all our previous resistance back here, right? But we sort of, maybe we range sideways. We make some sort of, symmetrical triangle, ascending triangle, and then we break up, right? That's certainly a scenario too. That's probably not the scenario that we want, right? We probably want scenario 1, scenario 2. That's the third scenario. Fourth scenario, you guys know the fourth scenario. That's the bearish scenario where we come back down, we get rejected, we come back down, maybe we come back up like this, make some sort of like head and shoulders, and then we break 36,000. You guys know 36,000 is my line in the sand down here. Let me fix this. I'm not sure why these got messed up here, but it's about the daily close at about 36,000 down here, our previous local high. If we break below 36,000, I think, it's likely to go test lower levels. So that's kind of the fourth scenario. But, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to breaking this resistance here. Will Bitcoin do it tonight? It doesn't necessarily have to happen. But we know Bitcoin looks extremely bullish. No bearish scenario, said Alexander. We always got to stay honest, right? There's always a bearish scenario, right? We can't get too cocky just yet. As cocky as sometimes I get on stream, we always got to recognize the bearish scenario, right? Shout out to Speedway, by the way, guys. Shout out to Speedway. Calling it now. Fast false move to the downside tomorrow. Could happen, Drew. Drew, you always like the midweek reversal, so maybe a retest. I could also see, and I think a retest of this cup and handle would make some sense. You come back down, retest your previous highs here, retest the cup and handle, also retesting the previous highs, and bounce. I could see something along those lines. If we don't break up today, it depends, right? So very, very important day overall. But this is what gets me excited here. Look at where the 20-week SMA is for BTC, okay? Look at where the 20-week SMA is. We're at about, right now we're about 44,612. Our 20-week SMA, let me just put this up here for tonight, actually. 43,873. So we got a lot of room to work with here. Come on, man. Here we go. 43,873. The best I could draw right here. There we go. That's better. So 43,873. Will we break above this? Will we close above it today? Well, we got what? You know, we're talking almost $800 to work with here. So even if we get a small dump today, you know, it's likely that we could still close above it. Now, today's a long day. A lot can happen on Sundays, right? Everyone likes to call the bloody Sunday, bloody Sunday. What I've noticed, Sundays have been kind of neutral, right? They haven't really been necessarily a bearish indicator or a bullish indicator. They've been pretty neutral the last couple Sundays. Some of them are green, some of them are red. I've looked it up the last couple weeks. I mean, it kind of varies between the two. It's not like, oh, it's Sunday, we're gonna dump. I always hear that all the time. It's just not true. But yeah, I mean, we got about $700-800 to work with here. A lot can happen today, but as of right now, it stands that we will get that weekly close above this. Very, very important that we do that. I think that's, you know, guys know why that's so bullish. You know, in 2017, just for an example, we actually, I mean, what's interesting in 2017 is we did get an initial close above this here, right? What I wanted to check is, did we also get a close above the 200-day SMA? So I'm going to look at that right now real quick. Where is the one that I want? Hold on. Moving average. Let's see if I can, let me just change this to the 200-day SMA real quick. Do the daily, 200. Turn it to this color and big real quick. I wanted to test if we broke the daily and that. Yes, we did. So it's very interesting. So we actually came back up and broke both and then dipped back down. So I think what we'd want to see is, you could probably compare it to this bounce here. And we couldn't break both all the way back down. So I think, you know, it is important that we get back above that, you know, after bouncing off the 20, after bouncing off the 50 week, right? Usually, you know, you can't get back above the 20. So very, very important close. We'll see what happens there. Obviously, as we've talked about, the weekly indicators are pointing upwards. They're ready for another run to the upside. Stock RSI ready to blow. MACD ready to blow to the upside. So very, very interesting there. Very, very interesting. When our RSI moves to about 54-ish for BTC, then we get a nice little pump every time. Facts. For anyone that's waiting on, for anyone that's expecting a big pullback, what we've really said from the beginning, and what I've kind of noted here is, I mean, a lot of people didn't take the time to accumulate down here. And I know not everyone has the ability to, right? Life happens. You might not have the money down here. I get it. But what happens is, you know, you wait. You're going to say, oh, I'm going to wait till Bitcoin gets bullish again. I'm going to wait till Bitcoin gets bullish again. And then what happens when Bitcoin gets bullish again is you're like, oh, I'm going to wait for a dip. I'm going to wait for a dip. And a lot of times what the whales like to do is either one or two things. They like to have everyone waiting on the dip, and then the dip doesn't come, and then you end up having to FOMO in near all-time highs. Or the second option is you get a big dip, and it tricks everyone into thinking, oh, that was just a dead cat bounce, so the people that didn't buy down here won't buy back in because they're expecting it to come back down to those ranges. It fakes you out, and you get a quick V-shaped recovery back up too. Either way, the people that didn't buy down here get screwed over in that scenario. So I wouldn't be counting on some big dip. I think that's a little bit hopeful from either the bears that didn't accumulate down lower. You know, I'm not going to say it can't happen. And if it does, it's going to be a quick one where you're going to be like, oh, It was a dead cat bounce. It was a dead cat bounce. I told you. And then it'll bounce right back up and it'll just be a fake out. And either of those scenarios, you're screwed. So, I don't know, man. You do what you want to do. You do what you want to do, right? You trust your intuition. If you didn't buy down here and you're feeling some FOMO right now, I mean, that's what happens, right? I try to tell you, when Bitcoin starts moving up, you're going to be calling, dip is coming, dip is coming, dip is coming, and no dip will be good enough for you to buy. And you keep saying a dip is coming, and it just doesn't come. So trust your intuition if you want to get back into the market. I'm not going to tell you if it's good time to buy, bad time to buy. You could easily just get rejected here and come back down, for that scenario. So I don't want people to get wrecked, FOMOing in. But at the same time, you got to live with your decision, right? So let's see here. Let's freaking see. So yeah, we talked about the weekly. Should be a nice weekly close there. Monthly still looks extremely bullish, right? We talked about the monthly classic bounce off the 11-month moving average, which we never break in a bull market. Ever, 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 ever. Even in 2013 midway, we bounced off that twice, right? So for me, if we break that, all right, hats off to the bears. It's probably not looking too good. Right now, that's sitting at about 38,000, right? I mean, I don't know if that's actually a great place to say, that necessarily we're going into a bear market, but if we close below that, could get a little interesting there. But I've used this, lately to kind of, soothe your sort of, fears, because there's times where Bitcoin does go below it, but they're always wicks. They're wicks, right? They're never closes. So this whole time, I mean, all that price action that we saw the last 3 months, guys, all this down here was just noise at the end of the day. Literally just noise. So take that for what you will. But we are bouncing off that nicely again here on our closes. So really, really nice there in the monthly. Monthly has me looking bullish as well. Let's jump over to Ethereum, though. ETH at 3,085. We actually went up as high as, we actually hit our target almost perfectly here on the close, which is really nice. What's up, Kane? What's a good percentage for taking profits? You're up at this point by a lot. Depends what you mean by a lot, man. Are you up? You take profits what you want to do. I haven't taken any profits yet. I personally haven't taken any profits yet because, like I said, I don't think that the bull market is over based on what I see. If I'm wrong, that's fine. I plan on holding for years anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But, I don't see the bull market over, so I haven't taken profits yet. You take profits wherever you feel comfortable. If you have something nice you want to buy, you want to put, you want to pay off your car, right? You want to put a down payment on a house, take some profits, right? Diversify a little bit. It is what it is. There's never a bad time to take profits. Never. Do whatever you feel comfortable with, man. All right, so ETH on the daily. We actually went up to our next target there pretty nicely, 3169. Why was that so important? Well, we had some support back here, so we're getting initial rejection. Now, what I could see here for ETH, just zoomed out on the daily chart, because this is what really matters here. If Bitcoin does get a pullback, a pullback for ETH down to like 2,887 would make some perfect sense to retest some of these local highs that we down here, because ETH, after breaking those local highs, literally just mooned up to its next resistance and never came back down to back test that area. So you could get a back test there. I wouldn't be surprised if you do see that. You can see the daily RSI for ETH sitting up here at 82. Does that necessarily have to mean anything? No. Like we talked about before, ETH can stay overbought for weeks on end. It's not really that big of an issue for ETH. But at the same time, I mean, a cool off would be healthy for the market. Not going to say what's healthy for the market is necessarily going to happen. Doesn't mean, if just because it's healthy doesn't mean it's more likely. But, a pullback down to 2,800 would not surprise me there for retesting these previous highs. But if we do break this, 3169 today or over the course of the next couple days. What's my hat? It's Boston Celtics, man. It's the NBA basketball team for Boston. But yeah, big Celtics fan over here. Big Celtics, big Patriots fan. You know, if you're from the U.S., you probably know who those are. If you don't, if you're not, maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know who like the Euros and everyone else watches as far as sports goes. West Side, I'm buying an NFL team with profits. Nice, man. Nice. All right, so next resistance for me, if we do break 3169, is 34 about 3,500, depending on where you want to put this resistance. I have it right here. You have a couple previous resistance points, a couple previous supports at that general area. So that area makes some sense as a next move to the upside. About 3,500, 361 if you want to be exact, but who wants to be exact here? ETH doesn't do exact numbers. ETH does whatever it wants to freaking do. So that's the next move for ETH if we do continue up on the daily. Check our moving averages. We're still above all our moving averages perfectly, literally perfectly. So we're good on that. And what I will state is, check our EMA ribbon. Look, it's good, man. So we know the daily EMA ribbon has now fully actually flipped bullish, which is freaking awesome. You're bullish, flipped bearish, now we flipped back bullish. I think we looked at, yeah. So that's extremely bullish for me, but we'll see if that continues up there. And yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about ETH. ETH is just mooning right now. ETH is just freaking mooning, so there's not really much to talk about. We know right now that TA is TA right now. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. You can use it as support resistance, but at the end of the day, it's not really telling you much right now. It's not really respecting the TA, as you would say. So the golden pocket, interesting enough, happens to be right at about 3,500. You can see right here, a golden pocket. So, like I said, I think this will be a big area of resistance for ETH. If we can get back above that, you know, I think it's clear skies to close to all-time highs. But this could be a big area for ETH to get rejected from and maybe correct a little bit as well. So make sure we're watching that golden pocket area. But if ETH does what it wants to do as usual, doesn't necessarily have to do anything. So we'll see what happens there for ETH at 3,500. We'll target what ETH retrace to. I'm seeing about, you know, close to 2,900. It's 2,887. Like I said, a retest of this previous highs on a pullback would probably make the most sense if ETH wants to, I guess, be healthy here. Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, or KG? Not necessarily. Obviously, if I'm taking a player, I'm taking KG. But I can't go against Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce was a lifer Boston Celtic. You know, to me, you know, KG was the defensive heart of the team, but Pierce was the firepower that put us over top, right? Because when KG came to the Celtics, he was a little bit older, right? He couldn't carry the same offensive load. Paul Pierce was the offensive guy for us, and I think in the NBA, offense wins at the end of the day. Good offense wins. At least in today's age, you know, maybe 20, 30 years ago, it was, you know, defense could win you a championship. But all right, well, that's ETH on the daily. Look at the weekly chart for ETH, bro. We were talking about this yesterday, but holy crap, the ETH weekly chart looks bullish as heck. Looks so freaking bullish. And we talked about in 2017, we could not break back above the 20-week SMA for ETH. Dip, boom, rejected, bear market. What did we do this time? Rejected, continuation. Another reason why I don't think the bull market's over, guys. I mean, we did not get rejected for Ethereum by the 20-week SMA. The reason why I bring this up is because I hear all the bear videos that I watch, everyone wants to use altcoins as the reason why Bitcoin's going lower, right? And I've actually seen a couple of these bears actually start to flip bullish again, which I think is kind of funny. But I've seen a couple of these bears actually start to flip bullish again. But yeah, I mean, we couldn't do that back here, and ETH just smashed it this time. So if you want to use the altcoin argument that, you know, altcoins did this, altcoins did that. Well, we went below it here and we smashed back above it. You can see what happened after that for ETH. So just putting it out there. It was the same thing in 2019, right? On our little bear trend there. Went below it, came back above it, couldn't get back above it, and continued down. So obviously ETH on the weekly chart looks insane right now. I'm not gonna say it's the end of the world, but we're going to the moon, right? We're not going to the moon. So it just looks bullish. I'm not gonna say we're going to the moon. I want to say we're going to the moon. We still have stuff to work with Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin leads the market. Bitcoin is the leader here. But at the end of the day, if you're looking at Ethereum, which people are talking about, at the same time people want to talk about Ethereum flipping, it is what it is. Superstar team plus good health for today's NBA. Facts. You would prefer 3 consecutive NBA titles for Boston Celtics or Bitcoin 200K? Oh, man. Dude, that's tough. I'm a huge Celtics fan, but if Bitcoin went to 200K, that means altcoins would absolutely moon. And not to be greedy, but I'd probably pick. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably pick Bitcoin 200K over Celtics 3 consecutive NBA titles. I'm not gonna lie with that, but that's me being a little bit greedy here. That's definitely me being a little bit freaking greedy. I'm not gonna lie, man. Because think about it. If Bitcoin did another, we're talking 4x. You're talking altcoins probably doing 8, 10, 20x's again, right? And you'd be sitting pretty. You'd be sitting pretty, man. You could just, you could do that. You could do that too. I guess that's kind of cheating, though. You can't just say, oh, if you knew, you could just bet the game, I guess if you didn't know beforehand, I think I would go Bitcoin 200K. The moon's going to be crowded soon. NBA don't love me like Bitcoin loves me. Facts. All right. Let's ETH Bitcoin ratio get a little bit of a pullback so far today. I don't think that's really going to continue. You guys know my thoughts on this. Classic bullish breakout of a bull flag. You guys know my thoughts on this. You guys know I'm uber bullish on the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio. And I do think Ethereum will catch up at Bitcoin's market cap. But I've stated, I don't know if it'll break it just yet. But, I think it's going to continue to catch up on BTC. It's just looking that way. And it's been doing that. You can't even argue that. You can't even argue it, really. I mean, ETH's been outgaining Bitcoin since 2019. We're talking 2 years of an uptrend against BTC. So, I mean, I guess if you want to argue it, you can. But it just seems like it's getting stronger and stronger here. You could argue maybe it's getting a little parabolic and maybe we could see a downtrend on this. Kind of something around these lines. But, until that does happen, I'm not gonna argue against it. Not gonna argue against it here. So we know that's bullish. Cardano, dude, Cardano is having a hard freaking time here, man. It can't break this freaking previous high. Can someone get a stick and poke Cardano for me? Because I need some pokage. I need some serious pokage here. Because Cardano is having a tough time. Tough time. How many people we got in here? We got almost 1,300 people in here. That's crazy, guys. If we can get up those likes, let's get up those likes to at least 500 here. Should be pretty easy. Helps out the stream. Thank you guys a lot on this beautiful Sunday. Gets more people into crypto too, right? More times you hit those likes button, the more time it gets in their recommended. The more times it gets in front of their face, the more likely they are to buy crypto at the end of the day. So it helps everyone, I guess. But yeah. We just need to break this previous high for Cardano on the daily. I mean, it's as simple as that. We can look at all the crazy indicators. Oh, the MACD, the daily, the stock RSI. At the end of the day for Cardano, you just got to break this previous high. And then you got a classic W reversal, right? Just like we saw with Ethereum. Just like we saw with Bitcoin. Both of those already broke out. So we know what happens when these break out. Right? Cardano's target is all the way up here at about 189. That's the target here for Cardano if we break out. And we're very, very close. I mean, we got a little rejection here so far today. But at the same time, you know, that's the target if we break it. It's as simple as that. You know, we can get all our fancy stuff here. Oh, all this, you know, all this fancy stuff. Does that really matter at the end of the day? Not really. But you know, if we're looking at this from let's just take a look at our moving averages here. We know Cardano broke all its moving averages, right? The 50, the 200, and the 100. We broke all of them. Now we are slightly dipping back below our 100 here. We'll see if that holds on the daily, right? Obviously, it counts as a daily close. It doesn't matter if we wick below it. So we'll see if we hold that. But yeah, as long as we hold that, I think we're good. If we do dip below, as far as a pullback scenario for Cardano, if we do pull back, let's see. If we do pull back, BTC crashing right now. BTC is not really crashing right now, guys. It's just retesting the same downwards trend that it's retested multiple times here. Now, if we break this, yeah, we can start talking about downwards targets, like we talked about. I mean, guys, it's just continuing up in this channel over and over again. If it breaks this channel, yeah, we can talk about lower prices. We have our target down here, 42,392. But until we break that, I mean, we're not necessarily crashing, right? Not crashing. Monkey said, "How's Jordan on this fine Sunday morning?" I am really freaking good. I am really freaking good. It's a beautiful Sunday. Crypto's been performing extremely well. I'm gonna be getting some nice lunch with my fam after the stream today. Hang out, probably get some drinks. It's gonna be overall a great Sunday, and I hope it's gonna be a great Sunday for you guys too. I cannot complain, man. I cannot complain. All right. I think we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. Let's see. You'll hold price down for as long as they can. Yeah, probably. Probably, man. Let's go to like the short-term time frames Cardano. See if we can get any clues of what's happening. Short-term time frames on Cardano look pretty good. Hold on, let me get this here. Trying to hold a basic upward support. You can see here, basic upward support for Cardano. And you keep getting rejected at the same point on the top side. Excuse me, man. Same point on the upwards top side. So on the 1 hour, it does look like a possible ascending triangle. Now this is going to depend heavily on what Bitcoin does, right? So if Bitcoin breaks down here, if Bitcoin breaks down and corrects, Cardano will probably break down and correct. I mean, that's just kind of the ebbs and flows of the market, right? That altcoins follow BTC at the end of the day. So we'll watch this closely. To me looks like a bullish momentum here. Looks like you're just making higher lows, and that the sellers are running out of juice, as per se. And eventually, you should break this to the upside in all technicalities. For Mr. I guess you'd say, is Cardano a male or a female? I guess we don't know yet. I guess it's a female. Right, because a lot of you guys wifed up Cardano, I guess. I guess that's what we can call it. Breakout target upside for this would be about 153. Downside target would be approximately about, we're talking 145, which does make some sense. It actually does make some sense from a structure standpoint. You can see it's actually right where your local high wick was there. And you actually have another local high right here on it, right? So makes some sense there if you do pull back. So we'll watch that. We'll see which one plays out for Captain Cardano there as far as a breakdown target. BTC 46K by noon tomorrow? Definitely could be. Definitely could be. You got to go to TJ Maxx. Need some shorts. Facts, dude. Facts. Let me go look at BTC. 44,324. Yeah, I mean, we've tested this support multiple times, so I'm not... It is what it is. If it does break down, guys, it's... You know, are we going to start panicking? Are we going to zero if we start breaking down here?
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Nope.
Nope. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. So yeah, that's the big three, right? That's Bitcoin, Cardano, and Ethereum. I should probably say it in a different order. Bitcoin, ETH, and Cardano. That's the big three. So I guess we can look at some other stuff. if you guys have it for me. Monkey said, big BTC over 46K by noon tomorrow. I would not doubt it. I would not doubt it. I would definitely not doubt it. Let's see if Bitcoin breaks down here. Looks like we're going to test this support as we speak. There we go. Come on, BTC. If you're going to do it, just do it. Don't be teasing us. Or if you're going to bounce, just do it. Teasing us like a little salty little tease here. People will get scared. Yeah, what is it at 12? The vote for the so-called bill at 12. You'll probably see a little bit of a dump. If it does pass, you'll probably see a little bit of a dump. Who knows how big it will be, but you'll probably see some big dumps. So if you see some big dump today, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. With this bill coming up at noon today. So if you do get some bearish news, could be something. When are you burning the McDonald's hat? I'm going to burn the McDonald's hat. I told you if we break the 200-day SMA and we confirm it as support and we bounce off of it, I will burn the McDonald's hat. And I will burn it on stream. Okay, I will burn it on stream here. All right. Come on, BTC. Noon Easter. Bud. Thought they were announcing it Tuesday. No idea. all I keep hearing, it was yesterday, and it was today, and it's Tuesday, and then it's going to be Wednesday and Friday. I don't know what these people do, man. They've been talking about this for months. All right, so that's really that, guys. What else you want to look at here? What else you want to look at? Matic or ADA, best buy? This is probably going to be against the grain here. I'd probably say Matic. I like Matic a little bit. Actually, it sounds kind of counterintuitive. I actually like Matic as far as an asset for... Cardano is just a little bit more speculative, right? I hold Cardano because if it does do what it's supposed to do, it's going to perform very well. But Cardano is definitely a little bit more speculative, right? Matic, on the other hand, does what it wants to do. I think Matic right now is a better asset. All right, Bitcoin dumping. We'll see if it's a wick. Could just be bought up pretty quick, guys. Like we saw right here, for example. Look right here. Look right here. Bitcoin dipped like a madman, and it got bought right back up. It got bought right back. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked. Not saying it can't dump down here, right? But wait for the confirmation. If you're gonna short, don't short just because you see a breakdown. Like you could easily get stopped out here. Could just be a liquidity grab. Bitcoin loves doing these little liquidity grabs. This little fake out, wicks. So just be careful with that, obviously. ETH dropped. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin's dropping. So when Bitcoin drops, the altcoins follow. When Bitcoin drops, the altcoins follow. Jabba, you're killing it. Jabba's freaking killing it, dude. $43.4 next support. Yeah. A lot of confluence in that area for sure. ETH. ETH's dropping a little bit. 3,045 for ETH. Doing all right, though. It's not the end of the world. Looks like E30 kind of broke down. If we look at the short-term time frames for ETH, looks like we already kind of broke down. We had sort of an ascending triangle, back tested it as resistance, and are coming back down. I mean, ETH, dude. ETH needs a little bit of a reset, Like I think, guys, if we get a pullback on these assets, don't be panicking for the hills. Like, look what ETH has done for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Look what ETH has done. I don't know if it's actually 21, but for the last 20 or so days. It really hasn't had a pullback, right? So if we do get a pullback, don't start panicking for the hills. This was an incredibly bullish move. You're talking almost an 85% move here, right? Without really having any significant pullback at all. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So, you know, if you do get a pullback, like I said, don't be panicking for the hills. It's not.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Be healthy if we have a pullback. Please dump music while I make coffee. Oh, looks like those will fake out as of right now. Oh, Bitcoin's right back in the channel. They're trying to get back in the channel here. The short's about to get wrecked again. Shorts, I hope you had your stop loss in, my friends. Because Bitcoin is trying to do a fake out again. Like I just said. Just because Bitcoin drops down here doesn't mean it's going to close. You got to wait for the close confirmation. So Bitcoin, like I said, could easily just close right back in this channel, like nothing ever happened, and just continue its merry way. Everyone right here was calling dump, and what did Bitcoin do? Well,
Nope.
And we just went right back up and continued the trend. So remember that. BitBoy is dumping. BitBoy is dumping. How many would have bought and are now flipping? No idea. No idea. It would be a good thing for Bitcoin to retest. Yeah, I think it would be a good thing too. But it's just a matter of, do the whales want to let people buy lower? The whales are salty. I think a lot of people forget that the whales can be very, very salty. You know, they don't want to help out the retail investors. Why would they want to get the retail investors that didn't buy lower? Why would they want to let them get a second chance to buy? It makes no sense to them. It makes more sense for them to push up the price of the market and have the retail investors that didn't buy lower FOMO in. It makes way more sense for them to do that. I guess they could push down the market, but then you're letting, like I said, you're letting the people that didn't buy lower have another chance to buy. I don't think they want to do that. I know if I was a whale and I already had my bags filled at 30K, it doesn't make sense for me to pull it back, you know, significantly. It doesn't mean we can't pull back, you know, to 42,000, 40,000, even 40,000. But it doesn't make sense for the whales to push it back below 40,000. Just doesn't. Surprised you're not rocking the 1 minute chart on this action. The 1 hour chart tells the whole story here. Look at that. We're right back in the channel, guys.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Right back in the channel. Where's expert crypto now? I don't know, man. I've only watched expert crypto once. I can't really comment on expert crypto. It's just his name. His name, dude. You gotta have some serious balls to call yourself expert crypto. That's all I gotta say. All right. So 44173 for there. E3058 chilling like a villain. And yeah, it's really it. So what's Matic doing? You guys, I know a lot of people like Matic. Matic's like the hot ticket. Matic's like the new thing. Everyone was pumping it up. Back in the channel is Moon. Exactly, Omar. Back in the channel is Moon. So let's see. Matic looks pretty good. I mean, a Matic, I think we talked about this yesterday. It looks like he could just come back down and back test this previous high wick, Let's see if you close above those wicks here. You know, let's see if you club those wicks. If it went below 40K, more shorts would open up. Retail would get trapped, and the whales could then cause another short squeeze pump to 450K. They trap retail. Very true. Very true. Or they could just have the retail FOMO in and, you know, they could trap them the other way, right? They could trap them the other way. They have the retail FOMO win, push the price higher, and then they trap all the retail at the top. You know, just like they did back here. You know, they push the price higher. They trap all the new retail in up here. And they dump the market. People panic sell down here while they accumulate. So retail panics. Whales buy. Okay. Push the price up. Retail FOMO's in again. Push this down. You push the price up. Retail FOMO's in again. So retail FOMO. Right? You consolidate. You know, whales sell. Retail still FOMOing. Come back down. Retail panics. Whales buy. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, we can do that, man. We can do that. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Whales could push the price down, you know, trap the shorts down there, get another short squeeze. I could definitely see that playing out too. The whales can be salty though. The whales can be salty. Maybe they don't want people buying back in lower. I know I would do that. I wouldn't want people buying back in lower when they had chances to. Whales are humans too. I think a lot of people forget whales are humans too. We need to visit the basement to check Bob. Bob will be back tonight. He's at the store. Sunday is usually his day where he goes and gets Mountain Dew at the store. But yeah, it is what it is. We gotta tempt them with FOMO price action. Yeah. ETH chilling. BTC. Let's see what BTC closes us hourly. See if we close back in our channel, guys. In the hourly. I bet there is at least one robot whale. Probably. I know, I'm just saying, if I was a whale, okay, I wouldn't want to let people that didn't take the time to accumulate down here to buy back in lower. Is that kind of salty? Yes. That's what I would do, though. Actually, I'd probably do whatever made me the most money. I'm not going to lie. You know, I get what they're doing. He's got out. Yeah, Bob, dude, he is obsessed. It's starting to get a little crazy. He's starting to get way too obsessed with his Mountain Dew. It's like, it's honestly getting kind of disgusting. Like he's breaking out with pimples. You know, it's getting really bad. It's getting really bad. I mean, he probably consumes, just from the Mountain Dew he drinks every day, he's probably consuming over 150 grams of sugar every day. It's starting to get into a problem. So if you guys could help, if you guys see him tonight, which you guys probably will, he'll probably make an appearance on stream today. If you guys could tell him in the chat tonight, you know, to ease up on the Mountain Dew. I've tried telling him, but maybe he'll listen to you guys, you know. All right, 44.07. Probably stay on to the close here. 44.070 BTC. Pickles to the moon. The bill comes out at 12 apparently. I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out at 12. You know. A kilo of sugar. Yep. Bob probably injured herself practicing Bugs Bunny, dude. I can't even think of that. I can't even think of that. When I was doing that yesterday, I was thinking of Bob's butt coming up in the air. You know, like, you know how they do like the Bugs Bunny, and then at the end they go like the butt comes up. I was dying yesterday with Bob's butt coming up. Too funny. Ada is a beautiful, smart female. There is a reason she is number 5 market cap. Facts, Alabama John. Absolute facts. Monkey also said, let's get some pickles in the chat. Let's get some damn pickles in the chat. I'll put a pickle in the chat for you, monkey. That's how. Where's the pickle emoji? Where's the damn pickle emoji? Pickle. There's no pickle. Fruit? Yeah, I can't find the pickle emoji. I'm just gonna put a bowl in the chat because I can't find the pickle emoji. Ada is a smart, beautiful young female. She really is. She really is. All right, Ada's right at support too. See if this breaks on the hourly close. We got to get the hourly close below that level. ETH. Let's check out ETH on the 1 hour. We already know ETH kind of already broke down. And ETH is kind of the leader of the market right now. It's a cucumber. It's a cucumber. Hold on. I'll get the cucumber in the chat. I thought it was a damn pickle. Jeez. Cucumber. Here we go. Let's get the cucumbers in the chat. It's a damn cucumber. All right, looks like 3 minutes left to go. It looks likely that we're going to close below the support line. Let's see if we have a little bit of a dippage here. Could see a little bit of a dippage. Copy and paste. Could do that too. He found his cucumber. VeChain. Someone's asking for VeChain. Look at VeChain real quick. I'm not going to spend too much time on altcoins this morning. So I'm sure we'll look at plenty of them tonight because it's the weekly close. So we're going to see where we close up on the weekly on some of these. But VeChain is getting resistance at a very interesting level. Not really sure why it's getting resistance there. This one makes sense. I mean, you had previous support back here. Getting some resistance. To me, I mean, the next big resistance is up here at about 11.6 cents. What's up, monkey? Love you, Giordano. Thank you, man. I thought it was a damn pickle. It's a damn cucumber. I do like fried pickles, though. Fried pickles are absolutely phenomenal. 11.6 cents is an extra resistance for VeChain. I think you're just getting a pullback right now because you're seeing, you're seeing Bitcoin, you're seeing ETH pull back. Kind of what altcoins do, right? They can look bullish, but if they pull back, it is what it is. So look for probably a retest if VeChain pulls back. A retest of maybe these local highs here. Somewhere around 9.4 cents or so. Just a quick retest. And then a bounce off these levels. That's probably what I assume would happen here if you did pull back. But I love it, man. I love it. All right, 2 minutes until the hourly close. 2 minutes, I repeat. 2 minutes until the hourly close. Again, a little dippage. Preparing for the rare Sunday noon moon. Could be interesting, man. Today's going to be an interesting day. It's kind of weird. A lot going on this Sunday, in general. 200 day giving us some annoying resistance so far. Like I said, though, a back test of this cup and handle would make a lot of sense. Hopefully that would be the impulse to get us back over that. I could definitely see that being the juice, as we call it, to get us back over that level. We need some juice here. And weekly, right above our 20-week SMA. Coming back down pretty close to it now. About $100 over it. $100 over it. We just got our hourly close below the channel. Will we dump? Or will we pump? Let's see if there's a little bit of a fake out. Bitcoin loves the fake outs. Loves them. Can you go, that's a pretty bearish bar. It's a little bearish, but Bitcoin likes to fake out. Can you go to Dollar Tree and get a fake pickle for stream? I'll send one. I can get a fake pickle. I'll definitely get a fake pickle. I gotta remember though. Let me write it down here. Get fake pickle, or stream. I gotta remember. My short-term memory is not great. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Sushi. Yeah, if we find support, a lot of people that have been waiting to get in will buy, most likely. I don't think so. I mean, I just know human emotion, right? So, the people that haven't got in yet, if you do dip, they're going to be screaming, oh, it was a dead cat bounce. And they won't buy, right? Because they'll be screaming it was a dead cat bounce, even if you do dip. So even if you do dip and you consolidate for a little bit, they're going to say, we're going lower. We're going lower, right? Or if you just continue up, they're going to be, a dip is coming. A dip is coming. Either way, most of the time, I'm not going to say everyone. This is obviously not singling out everyone. But the general masses that haven't bought yet, because they think this is a dead cat bounce, will still be screaming, this is a dead cat bounce. This is a dead cat bounce. And that's the human psychology. If you ever look at the psychology of a market cycle, on the way back up, you have all the same people saying, "Oh, this is a dead cat bounce." It's the human. It's just it's human emotion, man. Human emotion. Did ADA break under support? Nope. Don't think so. Oh, you did. You did. Depends where you want to draw the support. I guess you could use the wicks. You could use the wicks if you wanted to, and you might be on the support still. Right. Oh, I was just using the candle bodies just because it seemed valid to me. You could draw it like this too, depending on how you really want to draw it. There's always a way you can kind of draw it in the way you want it to, right? At the end of the day. See you, Drew. Have a good one, man. It's a broadening bottom, so it can drop lower than the cup and handle breaking point target. Yeah. Facts. Yeah, I think it makes more sense like this. I think we did break down. Just a matter of, can we get back into it? Like, I think right now, if you can't, back test real quick and move back down, or you just want to get back into the channel. Yeah, or Bitcoin can be a troll and just dump here. But usually you see a back test of these. But Bitcoin's a troll. We know Bitcoin's a troll. And I think their issue is people right now are scared. Because like if you look at this from this point of view, right? I think people are right now are scared to sell, and people are scared to. You're seeing it on like the shorts on Bitcoin. Like people are scared to short too. Scared to short Bitcoin, that is. People are short ETH, but I think people are scared to short and sell right now because and this is a bullish trend. I don't know. I don't know how low it can go. Maybe if it starts dropping with some momentum, you're gonna have some people panic selling and all diddly that. But I don't know. Some people probably taking profits right now. I mean, it's why we're being suppressed. People taking profits at 200-day SMA makes sense if you're a short-term swing trader to take some profits here. But as soon as those people that want to take profits, run out of money that they want to take profits of, I expect this to continue up. I just don't see everyone just dumping all their bags right now. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong. Kind of just generalizing here, but people are fear, greed, bipolar right now. Facts. It's testing the 20 SMA. Yeah, it's on it. It's on it. Looks like we're bouncing right now. Trying to bounce. 43.8. People are pulling out because no, that's not what people aren't pulling out, dude. If people were pulling out, if people were pulling out because of the vote that's happening today, it would already been front run, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone's known that this vote has been coming up for a week now. All right, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna have a short term impact. When the news does happen, if it's a bearish news, you will see a quick pullback. Right? It's just what it is. But if it was a serious long term impact of crypto, you would have seen this front run. People would already be selling by now. This is not people selling. I mean, we're literally made new all time. we made new not all time highs, but we made new highs today on this run. So if it was a huge deal, we wouldn't have made a new highs already. It's not. I mean, that's what I mean. Like, if you know big FUD is coming, it's not. I don't know, man. It would be baked into the price, dude. It would be baked in the friggin' price. People know it's been coming for a week. Like we literally just made new highs today on this run. It's just people taking profits. People just taking profits at the 200-day SMA. It's classic, dude. We're down 1%.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
I can see the faces today. We're down 1%. Ugh. Crazy. Rand alert. Here we go. Yep. Rand alert. Facts. Time is still in our favor. Facts. Facts. It will only hurt smaller projects, not Bitcoin or ETH. Well, it's gonna hurt the proof of stake. Yeah, supposedly it's supposed to hurt the proof of stake coins, you know, because I guess you gotta crack the transactions or whatever, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Like I said, I don't have a huge impact on the market, because what coin leads the market, guys? What coin leads the market? Bitcoin. Right? Bitcoin's proof of work. So if it doesn't affect Bitcoin, Bitcoin's going to lead the market. So it's not really going to matter in the long run, man. If Bitcoin goes up, other coins will go up. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. If Bitcoin goes up, the other coins will go up. It's a speculative market. When it comes to altcoins, everyone can talk fundamentals all they want, but altcoins follow the general direction of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's going up, altcoins will go up. If Bitcoin's going down, the altcoins will go down. It is what it is. It is what it is. But still affects, new amendment was changed, so it no longer affects proof of stake, but still affects software developers. Is that really a big deal, man? Is that really a big deal? Not really. Are all the bears back or something? Yeah, I don't know what happened to the chat. Everyone was bullish. Like, everyone's, you know what it is? All the bulls, you know, they hang around for the Bitcoin analysis, and then they go on their merry way for their Sunday. Now we have all the bears in the chat. We have all the bears in the chat. I love the end of the morning streams. You get all the stragglers coming in at the end, with their bearish hot takes. Their bearish hot takes. Like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith coming in with the hot takes. Let's see. Jordan, have you done any research into Illuvium yet? I have not done any research into Illuvium. I cannot say that I have. Not say that I have. Those bear suits go on so fast. We dropped 1% and the bears are out. Rare buy signal on weak hash ribbon. Yep. Yep. I don't know, man. I haven't seen anything about that, dude, so I can't comment on that, Lewis. But if there's a rare buy signal on the weak hash ribbon, that's pretty cool, man. I haven't seen anything about that though. I can't quite comment on that, man. The double top at 45K shows a need of rejection. What double top? Are you looking at the what time frame are we looking at here? Are you looking at the hourly for a double top Bro. Did I just see someone in the chat saying a double top means confirmation of a downtrend? Bro, it's on the hourly time frame, dude. On the hourly? Yeah, dude, if we saw a double top on the daily, yeah, maybe, but it's on the hourly, dude. Oh. Double top on the hourly means confirmation of a bearish trend. On the hourly we're talking about. Bro. Confirmation of bearish trend. Yeah, could we get a pullback? Sure. We could get a pullback from 42,400. Is it the end of the world? No. We could get a pullback, sure. Bitcoin care about double tops? Did it care about this double top?
Nope.
Let's see, what else we got? What else did we get? Did it care about this one? Dip down a little bit. Did it care about it though?
Nope.
Let's go a little bit lower here. See if we find any more here. Now we got a bunch right here. Did it care about this one right here?
Nope.
You can go even further if you really want to get into this. We could get into this, but I'm just kind of messing around with you, man. But like, dude, at the end of the day, man, it's the hourly. Could we get a pullback? Sure. Doesn't mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're going into a bearish trend. We literally had one right here.
Nope. Nope.
Sometimes, man. All right. No, but if we saw like something on the daily, right? If we saw something like this where we came down, we came back up, and then we had a double top on the daily. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's a longer term time frame that you could take something from. All right, it would be kind of similar to that we saw here. Came up, got rejected, came up again, got rejected, and we went lower on the daily. But on the 1 hour, it is what it is. I mean, it could be signal for a short-term pullback, but I don't know if you can take a top indicator from the hourly, dude. It's a little much. Head and shoulders on the 15-minute. Java is happy. Java is happy. He's up a fat short right now. Fat short. He's up 2%. And he probably didn't even short the top. He probably shorted the breakout, which is approximately about a 0.75% gain on the breakout. Fat gains. Control Z will undo your drawings, bud. Control Z. Yeah, I like clicking. I like clicking. Double tap on the 5-minute with bearish divergence. Really dangerous, guys. Watch out. I'm just teasing the Bears. You guys know this is a stream for the Bears and the Bulls. I just like to tease you guys, you know. And we're at the bottom, you know. It's definitely, you know, we tease the Bulls, you know, tease the Bulls, but it's time to tease the Bears right now. Because down here, the Bulls were coming up with anything they could possibly do to come up with any type of bullish confirmation. And now up here, you know, the Bears are coming up with anything to come up with any type of bearish confirmation. It's just a switch in the medium term trend. You know, like we talked about, higher highs, higher lows. You know, you are in a medium term bullish trend. Not really any type of arguing about it. Longer term, all right, still in somewhat of a downtrend. You could argue that you broke the downtrend though. Breaking this downwards resistance, you could argue you broke the downtrend. But yeah, until we make a higher high on the longer term time frames, I guess we're still on a technical bearish trend for the long term, depending on what time frame you're looking at. But yeah, man, I mean, tis what it is. Tis what it is. Tis what it is. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see trees of green and red roses too. Frying pan pattern on Dan Daily. Facts. I've always wondered that. Why would anyone want to be a bear? And every time I ask that question, it's either people are salty and they want the price to go lower because they didn't buy lower. Either they're shorting a bullish trend, which to me is stupid too. You're shorting the best performing asset in history, or you just want to see people mad, right? You're just a human troll, and you just want to constantly see people being mad. Those are the three reasons I've came up with. Which, if you're looking at all those reasons, you know, they're easily self-correctable by buying fear. And not trying to push the price down when it does go up. But it's what I've came to the assumption of. But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I kind of gave up trying to talk about that because never gonna really do that. Or they just like the ears. That's fact. That's fact. Whenever you rant like that, I run away from my computer. Seeing some picklish divergence on the 1 minute. Some picklish divergence on the 1 minute chart. We're going to the moon, everyone. Going to the moon. Yeah, I mean, you could argue at bullish divergence on the, you know, on the 1 hour too. You could argue, right? Doesn't mean it has to play out. It is the 1 hour time frames. Just like we're making fun of the double top up here. You know, you could argue that, you know, this doesn't really mean much, which it really doesn't. What was the first thing that we said on stream today? We said that TA right now is completely pointless, bro. Completely pointless. TA right now is completely pointless. I will repeat. TA right now is completely pointless. The only thing we're worried about right now is closing above this 200-day SMA on the daily and closing above the 200-week SMA, or the 20-week SMA on the weekly. Anything else you're looking at is completely pointless and monotonous. If you can't get back over that, all right, you're probably going to correct a little bit. If you can, all right, we're probably going to kind of resume up. It's as simply that easy. So you can look at all the fancy indicators, you know, that's really what it comes down to right now at the end of the day. And this is someone that likes looking at TA and likes looking at the charts. Bitcoin will do what it wants to do. Ethereum will do what it wants to do. TA right now literally means nothing. Okay? Nothing. Raziel said, Jordan, you got a good position already on BTC. Doesn't mean everyone else does. You had your chance. That's the point, bro. You had your chance for 3 months to buy in the 20Ks. Right? So don't try to be a bear and push the price down because you didn't buy it the last 3 months. It is what it is, dude. It is what it is. It's simple investing. You buy during the bear markets. You sell during the bull markets. You know? I know you're trying to trigger me right now, but it's absolute facts, man. You had 3 months to buy. Heck, you had 3 years to buy. Where was everyone in 2018, 2019, 2020? Where was everyone? Well, people only like to buy assets when they go up, right? So what I try to tell people on this channel is buy crypto when it's going down. Buy crypto when everyone else is saying it's dead. Buy crypto when everyone else is saying, oh, we're going into a bear market. And vice versa. You start seeing meme coins fly up. You start seeing your grandma asking you to buy Bitcoin. That's when you want to start selling off some of your crypto. When you start seeing too many new people coming into crypto. Facts. Facts. Don't yell at him, Jordan. I mean, it is what it is. Raising a family. You can't raise a family and invest in crypto at the same time. I was looking at TNA. Nice, dude. That's my rant alert for the day.
Rant alert.
Rant +1. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Appreciate it, dude. Who woke the bears? All the all the bears are out right now. The bears wake up a little bit later. They wake up a little bit later. The longer you're in crypto, the more entertaining the bear bull feud. Facts, man. Facts. And that's why I can sit up here and not like get scared at short-term price action. Why? Because I bought in lower. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I didn't get a good position, right? I bought crypto when it was low. So that allows me to sit here and not panic over 5, 10, heck, 20, 30, 40% moves. Those don't really matter to me because I know the long-term outlook of crypto. You know, it's not something against me that I bought in low. It's a pro that I bought in low. Allows me to not panic. Facts. You know, people always want to use that as some sort of crutch. Like, oh, Jordan, you're acting bullish because you got a good position. Why did I get a good position? Because I got a good position because I bought when everyone else was fearful. Right? So that's why when everyone's screaming, oh, Bitcoin going to zero, you know, I try to preach buying at those times when the FUD is huge. Right? Buying when the FUD is huge. And you're starting to see, what's funny is you're starting to see all the bears that were bearish. I'll show you guys an example here. Actually, I'll show you guys a couple examples. How about that? I'll show you guys an example here. Hold up. And this is just one example, right? There's multiple people that were doing this, but give me one sec. Right here. Here's one example. All right. This guy screaming that the bear market's here. The bear market's here. I'm selling all my crypto. I'm selling all my crypto. Yesterday at noon. Dude, I'll take the L. Congrats, boys. Congrats. And that's just one example. There's other bears out there that are starting to tweet the same thing. Facts, man. That's what I've always said. The bears might win for a little bit, but the bulls always come back out on top. It might take a couple of years, right? It might take 1, 2, 3 years for the bulls to come out back on top. But the bulls always win in the end. It's facts. The bulls always win in the end. So, you know, that's why, you know, the last couple months when the bears were laughing and having their laugh, all right, you know, you sit back and you kind of laugh at them because in the end, the bulls always win. It just might take a little bit. It might take a little bit. It takes patience, man. Take some patience. But that's what happens, man. Everyone's bearish. Price starts going back up again. Even the bears are like, oh, I have to get back in. I can't miss out. Facts. Yeah, I know I'm going on a rant right now, but I just seen a bunch of I'm seeing a bunch of bears in the chat. When the price goes down, you get the bears in the chat, and it's just, you know, sometimes, you know, I know I shouldn't pay attention to them, but sometimes I need to, right? Sometimes I think it's good to, you know, rant a little bit, because ranting is easy. What is my famous saying, guys? What is my famous saying? If you try to appease everyone, you're doing something wrong in life. You can't have everyone can't like you. Right? Everyone can't like you, but I try to speak the cold hard truth on here. You know, I'm not going to sugarcoat it to try to make everyone like me, right? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't care if I get some dislikes. It doesn't really matter to me. To me, the more dislikes you get, the better you're doing, personally, because that means that the people, even the people that do like you, that don't like you, want to come watch your content. Because they like it, they like the content so much that even though they don't agree with what you're saying, they're still coming to your stream and hitting that dislike button. Does that show anything? To me it does. So I actually like when I get dislikes on the videos. Facts. It's absolute facts. It is what it is, and facts.
Rant alert.
I like how your mindset. Facts. Nope. All right. Let's see here. Bitcoin's chilling at like 44,000, guys. I might call it a day. I gotta go take a shower. Yes, I shower. I don't just stare at the charts all day. I do shower at the end of the day. Like, this guy's shower. This guy's streaming like 24/7. Does he shower? I do. I take care of my hygiene. So I'm probably gonna go shower, get ready for the day, have a nice lunch with the fam, get some drinks, not look at the charts, because, you know, it's not healthy to look at the charts all day. It's not healthy to look at the charts all day. I'll take it from someone that does look at the charts mostly every day. It's not good, okay? Get out, do something. It's Sunday, enjoy your day. If you're working, grind away, get off, have a few drinks at the end of the day. That's what's important. Live your life a little bit. But I'm probably gonna get off, guys. I'll see you guys tonight, 7 to 10. Very, very important weekly close, like we've been talking about, guys. Can we close above the weekly SMA? That's at 43,840. We are currently about $100 above the 20-week SMA. In the 200-day SMA, we're a little bit below it, right? So we'll be having a nice run up a little bit later today. That's what we're waiting for. All right. So very, very, very important weekly close tonight. Thank you guys for watching. As always, thank you for your continued support. I'll continue to keep rocking it for you guys every single day. All right. So I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your day. Shout out to all the bulls out there and the bears. We're all friends at the end of the day. I just like poking you guys a little bit. I like poking you guys with a stick. It's fun. You guys want to troll me? I'll troll you right back. Old saying, sold when shoe shine, boy had stock tips. Facts. Facts, Monkey. And Ralph said, gotta go to a B-Day party. See you tonight. See you, Ralph. Peace out, man. All right, guys. Peace out. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. Peace.